Okie dokie. So, oh goodness, there's a please share the road. So I've taken my pre-workout, everything is itchy, and I'm leaving the house a little bit late. Leaving the house a little bit late, it doesn't matter. I had a great time, so I'm chill. And I'm just that guy, so, and it's week 1, so, today's my week 0. So this is first workout back from the deload. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my squat and bench singles. I want 375 for one. That's time it moves good. But I've also been on a deload and like not doing shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if it moved a little bit kind of iffy. My biggest thing is I need to hit depth. And I need to set myself up good for my week 2, 3, and 4. That is what I need to do. Let me turn off this auto start or auto stop. Anyway. So yeah, 375 for week 1, and I might, depending on how it moves, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it with 300 week 1. That's tough. I think that's a great idea, me personally. 300 for week 1. Wrap it up. Anybody who thinks they can go toe-to-toe with me on bench, you can't. You just can't. And so there's this kid, Joseph Fisher. He went by J.W. Fisher in last year's in-school powerlifting, and he went by J.W. Fisher at Junior Nationals for USPA. And then he also did, what was it? This Mississippi State Championships for USPA. That's chill. He didn't do too bad. Did not do too bad. 475 squat on a squat bar. 285 bench. That's pretty chill. 175 deadlift, or 475 deadlift, my bad. Not 175, that's bad. Or that's not bad, but like, for his body weight, and how long he's been lifting. Me and him been lifting about the same time, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, but anyway, somebody just came from the left lane, like left turn lane, cut the entire freaking highway. Crazy. People cannot drive nowadays, but it is whatever. Anyways, let me get back on topic. Yeah. So he could probably. I don't think he can go like toe to toe with me. I feel like I'd probably start sweating a little bit. I know I'm gonna have to whoop his ass. I'm going to have to cook him on bench, just because my squat and deadlift are not where they need to be, but they're gonna be. On meet day, I'll make it there because I'm that guy. Don't ever mess with me, type shit. Also, let me get out of these 18 to lose weight because trying to cross the road. Anyways, so yeah, I want to hit 365 at State, and I want to hit 335 at South State for bench. Let me put y'all on game. Listen how hard or how good I am at bench. 335 is the 181. The 181 4A state record. Let's take a second and realize how important that is. I'm in that as a 165. Tying the state record, a weight class ladder. Don't even play with me. Don't keep my name out your freaking mouth. So, anyways, yeah. He's not going to catch me on bench, probably on squat, but then I'm going to have to gap. I'm going to have to, again, run him down on deadlift. Deadlift, I would love to hit something crazy, but I'm not going to be so unrealistic with myself that, you know, I get these high hopes and then I'll just get cooked. But I am going to say, I think 565, it could be there. If I'm 165 of filled out, jacked muscle, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Because bro is 175. In that meet, he was 175. You think if I was 165, I couldn't do that shit? You mean to tell me that you, as a evolved human being, you think that at 165, I could not bench 365 first off? Let's get that out of the way. You don't think I could bench 365 at 165? Right. And you don't think I could squat? Let's say I don't bench 365. What's my squat gonna be? Remember, this isn't a full kitted out. Full kitted out. Squat suit and reps. Remember, this is at state, by the way. At state, I have had like 8 weeks to prep. Now that I know how to run a good strength block, I'm learning. So we're gonna be doing back downs. We're gonna be doing good accessories. We're gonna be tracking our sleep. We're gonna be eating enough to gain. So really, only the Lord, only the Lord knows. Lord knows everything. Don't play. He knows everything. So obviously, saying that kind of makes sense. But yeah, this could be crazy. It's gonna be wild. So yeah, 375 and 300 I would not be too particularly unhappy, especially if they move good. Because I did, what was it? 285 for 4. That means top end is like 325. Now I don't think I could do that right now. I think I could probably hit like probably 3. But also, I'm not fatigued at all. I can tell you my lower back and hips hurt only because my mid back is buns. So I'm gonna be working that. Mid back and buns are just gonna be wild. It's gonna look like I have freaking valleys on my back. This is what my mid back's gonna look like. And my buns, I'm gonna look like I have a BBL. Anyways, that's my plan. I'm just gonna explode my deadlift, make sure my bench is good, and my squat I don't really have to worry about it because we're in suit and the wrap. So that's baby food. That's enough. Anyways, I'm gonna cook today, and I feel like pretty good. And it's only squat and bench, so I'm not gonna be like doing the SBD Saturdays like I used to, or like I did last time, just so I can make sure my deadlift gets full attention. Now I might be a little fatigued, just a little bit, but thinking about it now, I could put you on game. I could do bench and deadlift first, and then squat on its own day. I think that's not a bad idea. Just because it's not fatiguing on my legs, and it should be decent on my mid back. That's just. So yeah, I think I'll be good. All right, I'll see you there. Yeah. 375, 285, or 300, and 407, or 185 kilos. 300 is actually my week 2, and I hit it at that speed on a week 1, so I can't imagine what it's gonna look like next week. I'm very happy about that. 407, best it's literally ever moved. Form-wise, form is dialed. Back down's dialed. Bent over rows, dialed. Mid-back, abs, hamstrings, glutes, all dialed. My goal, this prep, make sure nobody can look at me and say, oh, I can catch up with him on deadlift. I want to make that impossible. I want whoever says that to be out of their mind to think that they can even come close. I want to be able to load up 500 on the day and be just fine and have a room in the tank. That's my goal. Squat, I don't have to worry about it. I'll probably be doubling what I need to just hit 4 squat in reps. In reps. As a week 4, I'm planning to hit probably like 430, and I want to hit 455 in comp. In reps. Let's not even talk about the suit. So I want to go 455, 300, 495. And it's on pounds, and it's on a whippy bar. So you tell me at that point how far I will go when you give me 2, 3, maybe even 3 months to just perfect that. I feel like I'll probably be unstoppable, but you never know. Somebody might come out of the mist, somebody might bulk up. Who knows? That's all in the cards at this point. But I'm not going to say, I'm not going to count myself out. But I'm definitely going to count myself in. Not fully in, but mostly in. So, next week, this week was easy enough to where I don't really have to think about how good I did or anything, in my opinion. But next week, I want to hit 385 for squat. I hit 375 at RP freaking 3. No, I probably hit at like 7. I think 7 is pretty solid. And oh, there's a homeless guy in the middle of the road. That's cute. And I probably could have still did it for 4 or 5. So there's that. And I get to redo 300. That's even better. And I'll go up to 195, which is 430. I don't know how that's gonna go. I feel like it's gonna go good, just because I've actually flip-flopped my squat from being 6 times to like 4 or 5 times a week, and deadlift to 3 or 4 times. And my bench is staying to be 5 and 6. So my bench isn't changing at all, or it's not changing a whole lot, but my deadlift definitely is. Mid-back and abs is the only thing I really needed, and I just pretty much fixed those in one training session. So form is dialed. All we need to do is build the muscle and make sure we're keeping the weight progressing at least decently well. I want 565 at state. I want 365 for bench at state, and I want 585 for squat at state. That'd be killer, and that would be awesome. At South State, I want to hit the bench record for the 181s, a weight class lighter. So that'll be 335 at 165, whereas the state record is 335 at 181. If that don't tell you that I'm good, I don't know what it is, but yeah, next week's gonna be crazy. I want to end off at 495, benching 330, maybe 335, 336, whatever that is, and then squatting 440 to depth, undeniably, and at RPE like 7. So all of that would be cool. Don't know what body weight I'll have to be. Probably have to be big and strong and 165er. But if I can do that, history will be in the making more than it already is. Alright, twin. I'll see y'all later.